What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Nintendo Land, and if somehow you haven't heard, Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII has made it into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as the next DLC fighter. Yes, this was announced at the very beginning of the Game Awards yesterday, and is quite a shock to, I think, most of the world. Most of us were thinking somebody like Master Chief, Crash, or something. I was really hoping for Crash Bandicoot, but this is also a really interesting character that I actually still know a lot about without even playing Final Fantasy VII at all. But with that said, it is a villain, and I think lots of people like that, and that's the exciting part, not the whole swords part, but at the end of the day, he's a villain, and we don't have many of those, so it's very interesting to see that we get another villain and another Final Fantasy VII character, so this is very exciting in and of itself. But we also have to talk about the future of Smash Brothers, and what this means for the final three characters coming as DLC. But before we continue, I want to stop to thank today's sponsor, Lustre. Lustre is a free shopping tool that helps people find the best products and prices effortlessly. It analyzes product information, expert comparisons, YouTube videos, Reddit discussions, and even prices automatically for you. With Lustre, you can get trustworthy recommendations and compare your products with others like a pro. Get the best deals and easily compare them to see which one is going to save you the most money. Lustre helps you save money in the long run, so it's always the best option. Over 250,000 people worldwide trust Lustre and have their Chrome extension downloaded for the best purchasing decisions. And to put it in even more simpler terms, they analyze over 51 million plus reviews through AI and human moderation to generate reliable recommendations that they even trust themselves. And also use this now for my Amazon shopping needs. Whether I need a pop filter for my mic, or even a new webcam, or even a green screen in the back, Lustre's free extension is an easy way for me to get the attention of the products that I really need. So go download Lustre's free extension. It's free, and it's in the link in the description down below. And thank you again to Lustre for sponsoring this video. So Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII made it into Smash Bros. Ultimate, another villain to add to the roster. So what does this mean for the next three characters? Are we going to even get characters that many people have actually been asking for, or is it characters that we really have not been expecting? So we actually have to sit back and look at what we have already, for instance. And the first thing I want to kind of think about is the characters from the third-party companies that we have that does not have a second character. Because, just like Final Fantasy VII right now, Street Fighter has both Ryu and Ken. So, could we potentially get more characters from series that doesn't have a second character in it already? So that's the first thing that I want to kind of look at. What potential second character from a series that we haven't received yet could come as a DLC fighter? Now, even Simon and Richter are two characters from Castlevania, so why not have a second Sonic character? I'm not going to talk about all the different franchises, but Sonic at least should receive another character. You could obviously have Sonic's best friend Tails, or lots of people actually wanted Knuckles, so why not throw Knuckles in there, which would give a completely different moveset than Sonic? Or go again with the villain trope and give Dr. Eggman a shot. It's kind of crazy that Sega hasn't had a second character when they worked probably the most with Nintendo with the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic game franchise, and even the fact that they have tons of Sonic exclusives tied to Nintendo consoles, such as the Storybook series on the Wii and even Lost World on the Wii U. And you can even say the Sonic Rush games on the DS. There's lots of Sonic and Nintendo work here. Where is the next Sonic character? But also you have to think of characters that are coming for a reason. And is there a reason they added Sephiroth? Well, Final Fantasy VII Remake was just dropped. And with that said, there's still more coming. I'm pretty sure there's a part 2 and a part 3 coming with that remake. And what better way to kind of promote that and cross-promote that with Sephiroth and Smash? So clearly there still is a marketing strategy to this. So what else could be added because of that fact? Well, you still have Master Chief in the lineup. It's still a big one, and it still makes sense as Halo has been delayed all the way to fall next year, so there's plenty of time to get that character out for marketing reasons. And another character that I've been thinking a lot about is Monster Hunter. There could be a Monster Hunter protagonist added to the game. We already have Rathalos as a boss, and the fact that there's a brand new Monster Hunter game coming to Switch next year, and it even had a trailer at the Game Awards, really at first I thought that's who the character was going to be, is some type of Monster Hunter fighter. So that is still very well a possibility that we have to think about. And I think those two characters are very possible simply due to the games that are coming soon. Now let's back up to Sephiroth again. I know he's a gigantic character that many people are super excited for, but is he a character that anybody was initially predicting or even wanting at the first point? Probably not. I think lots of people had their minds set on characters such as Crash Bandicoot, such as myself, and pretty much almost everybody I knew. I thought it was about time for Crash to show up, and as a super iconic video game character, it still blows my mind how he's not in this game or even announced yet. I still think there's a chance. There's 3 characters left, and I still think he kind of has to be in there as a video game legend and icon, but Does Sephiroth kind of take the spot for anybody else? I don't know. As someone who absolutely loved ARMS on release and played so much of the game, I couldn't help but feel that Min Min was almost like a waste of a spot. There were so many other big third-party characters and maybe even first-party characters that were bigger than Min Min in ARMS, as ARMS really didn't, unite with any of the general public that much. It kind of came and went and died out extremely fast, and it was kind of weird that they decided to put in Min Min as a DLC fighter instead of the initial roster. She just felt like an initial roster character, and believe it or not, I'm kind of feeling the same way about Sephiroth. Simon and Richter were both in the initial roster, and so was Ryu and Ken. So it's kind of weird that Cloud and Sephiroth weren't there either, especially when they were putting all the villains in the very beginning, with Ridley and even K. Rool. So where was Sephiroth in the very beginning? I almost felt like he should have been part of the roster initially. Then you have someone like Steve and Banjo. They are iconic characters that have been brought to life, and not only that, but heavily requested by the general public forever now, and they've finally come into Smash. Now, does Sakurai have to give everybody everything that they've always wanted? No, but these are definitely iconic characters that you can say definitely were both unexpected and both unbelievable when they first came. And Sephiroth, once again, just feels like he should have almost been here with Cloud since they've done it with many other franchises already. I know Sephiroth is going to be tons of fun, and I'm sure he's going to be a great addition to the roster and even as a villain and his second Final Fantasy character, but once again, there's only 3 fighters left. And I still do not see a Smash Bros. Ultimate game without Crash Bandicoot. How does that not happen? I'm still holding out hope that at least he gets in the game. He's still one of the few very iconic characters that I feel like if Sakurai cannot get included, he definitely missed out. But also, characters like Geno, who he's always wanted and fans have been begging for forever. I still feel like Geno's going to be the final character to end off this entire thing, but who knows? Then that final question arises again. Will there be another DLC pack coming from Sakurai? Well, I can tell you this. Personally, I hope the man is not overworking himself, and I hope this is not taking a toll on his health or anything like that. Of course, that is the major one concern. And with that said, if everything is going well, and it looks like still production is going according to plan, as we're already moving on to 2021 with just 3 characters left, I am willing to say that there could very well be a potential for a 3rd DLC fighter pack, and that would be amazing. Personally, I think Smash Ultimate is an amazing Smash Bros. Game that probably will never be as hype as this one ever was, and I feel like they need to continue to grow this thing as much as they can if they don't plan on doing a Smash Bros. Anytime near in the future. So, why not just make this the actual Ultimate game and just keep adding content? Every year we'll have more characters to look forward to and continue doing DLC packs until we pretty much have absolutely no characters to add left. And this will completely feel like the ultimate version of Smash. So there's still a very good chance that we could see maybe one more pack of DLC characters. You know, Sakurai normally announces this at the very last character reveal, so who knows? There could always be more information coming in the future. But now I want to hear what you guys have to say. I think Sephiroth is going to be a lot of fun, and I might even main him the way I did Cloud immediately in Smash Wii U. But do you think Sephiroth was the right choice? Do you think they kind of skipped over a character that was more deserving? And if so, who do you think should have been announced? And with that said, who do you think the final 3 fighters are? Will we ever get Crash Bandicoot or Geno? And will we get a 3rd Fighters Pass? Let me know all your opinions in the comments down below, and please make sure you like the video. It helps out so much. And subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and like always, I will see you on the next one. See you guys.